Okay, Don, here is your player piano. I've not ever done a video like this before. I'm working without a script, so we'll see how this all goes. This is the piano all put together. These doors slide open here. This is your spool box. This is your ball board, moves back. Keyboard. And down here is the door that you open up to access the player controls. Here you've got the sustain lever. This lever makes the notes ring on. And then these two are the soft rails. These bring the hammers a little closer to the strings so that they don't hit it quite as hard. This is the actual these two levers here control the actual playing of the piano. This is play and re-roll. For some reason Gulbransen called play off, but when it's on off it's on play. That's re-roll. This is the speed control. I'll go over that when I put a roll in. And this is the key lock. If you've got people that want to play the piano while the roll is moving, you can put this over and that locks the keys, prevents people from interfering with the playing of the roll. So in the spool box up here, we've got this little pull chain here. This turns the light on, lets you see what's going on, lets you read the words on the roll. This little wheel right here is the thumb wheel. This will, as you see, if you watch right here, you can see that actually moves the tracker bar back and forth. This is so from roll to roll, sometimes there's a slight registration variation to the edge of the roll. What you want to do is get this line here lined up with the edge of the roll, and then all the little holes in the tracker bar should match up with the roll. There's also a little switch right here. This is a off and on switch. Player pianos are equipped with this extra hole here on the tracker bar. Whenever that hole is exposed by the roll, it actuates the sustain pedal, and it's programmed in. And if you like that, the way it sounds with the roll, you can have it pushed and leave it on. If you don't like it, the way it interferes with the roll, the way you want to hear it, you can turn it off and it'll just play the notes without using the pedal. So that's that. Now, the piano, there's a little thing here for little kind of, well, you can't see it, but it's a little thing. If you feel right here, you can feel a thing for pulling the door shut. If you play music on the piano, you put a music book here. This is designed so this pulls out, because when it's at an angle, the books lay a lot better than when it's standing straight up and down. And to put it back in, you simply just push it back in. The piano also has a little lid prop here. If you want to bring out a little more sound out of the piano, you can just put that little lid prop up, and that gives you a little more volume. So down here below the keyboard, if you look, let's see, right here, straight back from here, there's a lever right there. You turn that lever, that opens up the lower door, lets you pull down the pedals. When I got your piano, there was no pumper in the piano, there was no bass bridge in the piano. The pumper I got is an original Gulbransen pumper. It has the original, you can't really see it probably very well, but it has a little baby pushing on the pedals. That was their trademark. It was to indicate how easy it is to pump the piano. So let's put a roll on. Let's see what this thing sounds like. This roll here, yep. Okay. So first of all, put our light on. Make sure we're in re-roll. When it's in re-roll, that allows this lower spool here to spin freely, and that's handy because you want to bring this little hook around to hook onto the tab. This is the roll right here, and every roll comes with a rubber band on it. Should have a rubber band on it. The box, if you read the cover of the box, there's a little explanation there telling you not to use the rubber band. But believe me, in our years of experience, it's better to have a rubber band on and keep it tight. If it's tight, it'll play good. The rubber bands are a number 12 size. That's the size you want. You may have to order them because I know the office supply stores around here don't have them. Okay, so I'm going to show the roll. This has got a slotted end. This has got just a neutral end, and this is spring loaded here. So, and this has got the little thing that falls into the slot, the little blade. So this goes in like that, and you get it so the blade is in the slot, and the paper comes over the top. So you bring it down, and you got your lower roll loose here. So you get that hook there. I always like to bring the paper down till it covers the tracker bar. And you can see this line here is right on the edge of the paper. It should be good. This roll is recommending a tempo of 90. So you can set it there. Let's see, there's 90 right there. Now that's just that's going to vary depending upon how much vacuum, how hard you pump, or how high you have the power unit. And you can, but that's up to the individual operator. You can speed it up to make it go faster. You can slow it down to make it go slower. We'll start out at 90 for now and see what that does. Now at this point, you can just start pumping, or you can reach down here. This is the power unit switch. Now you can see there's an off and on switch. When you turn it on, there's a little green light that comes on indicating that it's on, because you can turn it down to the point where it won't run and you don't know what's on, but if you see the green light, then you know you got to shut it off. Now I had this right at about what I would call 3:30. If that was a clock, that'd be right around 3:30 or so. That seems to be, to me, a good listening volume. You can certainly turn it up more, turn it down more, but once you find a volume you like, you generally don't mess with that too much, unless you bump it or something. So we'll leave it there, we'll turn it on, and I'm going to put this back open again. We got our tempo set, we're in play, and I'll hit the switch here. Okay, so anytime during the roll, if you put the tempo on lever all the way down to 0 and put it down here, that lets you stop the roll so you can have a conversation if you're making a video of your piano, for instance. And anytime during the roll, you can just hit re-roll and re-roll it. In this case, I'm going to do that just to save a little bit of time. So you put it in re-roll, and it's a nice re-roll speed. It's not going to hurt the wear and tear on the roll or anything. And then when it gets done, just reach down, turn the switch off, and grab the roll, and the phone's ringing. And then just push it to the left, tighten it up until the paper squeaks a little bit. Put the rubber band back on. I'm not sure. Oh, here it is. And back in the box. So there's your player piano. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.